With the Christmas season finally here, which Christmas horror movies could be put on the naughty list? Welcome to my channel, my name is Em aka Horror, and in today's video I will be counting down some Christmas horror movies people deem not worthy for the Christmas season. To All a Good Night, 1980. A group of teenagers stay behind at a Catholic boarding school over Christmas break, only to be stalked by a mysterious killer dressed in a Santa hat. What starts as a basic slasher quickly unravels into a slow, poorly paced mess filled with unlikable characters and pointless scenes. Despite a decent setting, the movie wastes its holiday atmosphere and ends with a twist that feels more confusing than clever. Krampus the Reckoning, 2015. After summoning Krampus to punish a group of bullies, a girl unleashes far more chaos than she expected. The movie relies on cheap jump scares, weak performances, and a dull mythology that fails to make Krampus intimidating. Instead of festive fear, it delivers a forgettable and lifeless holiday horror knockoff. A Christmas Horror Story, 2015. This anthology film weaves together several Christmas-themed horror tales, including evil elves, a murderous Santa, and a family under siege. While one segment shows promise, the rest suffer from bad CGI, confusing timelines, and tonal whiplash. The result is a messy collection of half-baked ideas rather than a cohesive holiday horror experience. Don't Open Till Christmas, 1984. A mysterious killer stalks London, murdering anyone dressed as Santa Claus in increasingly ridiculous ways. The film tries to mix slasher thrills with a whodunit mystery, but ends up feeling sleazy, poorly edited, and unevenly paced. It's more shocking than scary and struggles to justify its own existence. Silent Night, 2012. A gritty remake of the controversial original, this version follows a killer Santa punishing people he deems sinful. The film leans into violence but forgets to make the characters or story interesting. Despite a strong opening, it quickly becomes repetitive and bland, proving that more gore doesn't automatically mean better horror. The Mean One, 2022. This horror parody reimagines the Grinch as a brutal slasher stalking a small mountain town. While the creature design is solid, everything else falls apart, from the cheap gore to the humour that never lands. It feels like a YouTube sketch stretched into a feature-length movie without enough ideas to justify its existence. The poor acting and boring storyline definitely adds to how bad this movie is. Christmas Evil, 1980. This film follows a man obsessed with Christmas after a childhood trauma involving Santa. As an adult, he becomes increasingly unhinged, spying on children and deciding who's been naughty or nice, then punishing them accordingly. The movie is slow, grim, and strangely joyless, mistaking psychological depth for endless awkward scenes and an unsatisfying ending. Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, 1987. This sequel follows the younger brother of the killer from the first film, who recounts his life story by replaying most of the original movie. When the flashbacks finally stop, he snaps and becomes a Santa-themed murderer himself. It's lazily made, barely qualifies as a sequel, and is remembered mainly for its unintentionally funny dialogue and meme-worthy moments. Santa's Sleigh, 2005. In this movie, Santa Claus is revealed to be an ancient demon who only became nice after losing a bet. Now that the deal is over, Santa goes on a Christmas Eve killing spree filled with bad one-liners, celebrity cameos, and over-the-top violence. The concept is ridiculous, but the execution is worse, relying on cheap CGI, cringe humour, and shock value instead of actual scares. So as always, what do you guys think? Are there any Christmas horror movies that you think are terribly bad? Let me know down in the comments section. If you have enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe and switch on that notifications button, as I will be uploading more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. You can check out my other content here. With that being said, I will see you in the next video.